My name is Greg Burrill, Burrill, and since I only have 3 minutes, let me get right to it. It may seem surprising to you that the more I learn about education in Portland Public Schools, in Oregon, and the United States, the less it seems that I know. At the last board meeting, Director Burrill told us that kids complain that their classes aren't interesting, but there is no organized effort to remake schools so the classes are interesting. In fact, he tells us that the reports that you all members of the board listen to meeting after meeting aren't about the things that would really cause the success of the students that our system has always failed. In past testimony, I've asked you to read several books. Today, I am going to recommend The Death and Life of the Great American School System, How Testing and Choice Are Undermining Education by Diane Ravitch. Professor Ravitch is a conservative who supported accountability using standardized testing and school choice until she saw what actually happened when these ideas were implemented in places like New York and San Diego. She reminded me that the standards movement started by a nation at risk back in 1983 basically died when standards proved to be too controversial. Today's focus on how teachers teach without thinking about what teachers teach produces bad outcomes. Remember, Common Core standards only cover math and English, and focusing on math and English has been shown to gut the teaching of science and social studies. Professor Ravitch also highlights how self-serving research hides student failures and creates the illusion of success, encouraging cheating and destroying communities. Perhaps some of you have seen the news from Chicago this week. I'm here to support Director Burrill's attempt to encourage the board and the public to consider how to make classes interesting to students. Let's get high school kids to write and tell the board, tell Superintendent Smith, what sorts of learning would interest them. Let's take the money that we're spending on additional bureaucracy, testing, data collection, and use it to give teachers the necessary resources to better respond to students' actual needs instead of trying to run them like businesses. Let's stop pretending that students who are food insecure, traumatized by poverty and violence in crowded classrooms can learn. I want to close this testimony by seconding what Deborah Barnes said at the last meeting. She basically said, why can't we all just get along? We will have to suspend mistrust and have a courageous conversation about being there for students together. District, union, parents, students, schools of education, textbook manufacturers. If we're going to offer every child the chance of an excellent education, we're going to have to start working together. Thank you.